Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Elena. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Do it now. February is my favorite month of the year because it is my birthday month. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but you can probably Google it and find out. So some people love Valentine's Day, some people hate Valentine's Day. I'm kind of an in-between. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. Me and my husband, this is actually going to be our second Valentine's together as husband and wife. I don't really know if we're going to do anything. Even if we're home, I'll probably still get dressed up because why not? But I am gonna have a Valentine's Day date with my two girlfriends. So who knows, maybe I'll wear this look for that. Cause you know, us girls, we really just dress up for one another. It's true. All right guys, if you wanna get this sexy bombshell look, keep on watching. First, I'm starting out with my Pacifica Gem Serum Radiant Drops. This is a 100% vegan product. I'm applying this all over my face and my décolleté to give my skin an all-over glow. Next, I'm using my Morphe Brow Pencil just to get the shape of my brows. I'll go back to them later on. For foundation, I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter in the shade Medium 4. This foundation is perfect alone, or you can mix it with another foundation. It helps to smooth and blur and give you that instant glowy filter. I'm applying this by pressing the product into my skin with a round foundation brush. For concealer, I'm using the DIOR Skin Correct and hitting all the spots that I want to brighten. This concealer is great because it's long wearing, but it's actually moisturizing and it never gets cakey. For my contour, I'm going to be using a Pacifica foundation in a darker shade. I love the way this creamy foundation blends into the foundation and the concealer that I've chosen. It's really easy to move around the face, and I'm going to use a contour brush again to press the product into my skin to give a really sculpted look. And insert singing break in 5, 4, 3, 2, there you go. Now I'm going to be blending out my concealer. I'm just touching the skin really lightly because I don't want to move around that product too much. So after I blend it out, I actually take my foundation brush and I just go back on top and I continue to press into the skin. This is going to give you the ultimate flawless look. Okay. Oh my God, what is up with this? Okay. Because I want to be extra dewy, I'm just going to let that kind of sit on my décolleté. Now I'm just going to blend in my nose contour with my Kat Von D Shade and Light powder. And I'm just blending this all in. I'm shading down the brown part and then going back and forth with the lighter color just to smooth it all out. Okay, so I've just applied some powder underneath my eyes since I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow now. First, I'm going to be grabbing my Kat Von D. For my eyeshadow, today I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Pillow Talk palette. Next, I'm grabbing the light pink shadow and I'm applying this with a flat brush on my lid to pack it on really heavily. And then with the puffy brush, I'm taking that same pink shadow and blending it out into the crease as my transition color. Now with a tiny shader brush, I'm going back over with that aubergine color and I'm popping it into the outer corners. Then I'm going to be taking a puffy brush and I'm just going to blend that out so there's no harsh lines. Next, with my finger, I'm going to be using the center color, which is like a shell pink color. I'm going to be using this with my finger and pressing this into my lid. When you're working with metallic colors, using your finger really gets the highest intensity pigment. Then with the lightest color in the palette, I'm going to be using a tiny shader brush, popping this in the inner corners and then right in the center of the lid just to give a little bit extra brightness. Yep, you guessed it. We're going to go over with that aubergine one more time. But this time I'm going to be focusing on the outer corners and then bringing it a little bit into the crease right above the pupil. Then I'm going to be taking a puffy brush and I'm going to be blending this out and I'm going to start heading towards the temples. This is going to give a really diffused, sexy kind of cat eye, but using shadows instead of a liner. For my brow highlight, I'm going to be grabbing the lightest color again and I'm just going to be popping this right on the highest point of my brow bone. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using a liquid pen and I'm just going to be focusing on the outer corners. I'm going to start by drawing a line and then connecting it again right to meet that middle of the eye, so right above the pupil again. After I've applied the liner, I'm going to grab a flat shader brush and I'm going to go over with the darkest brown in the palette and just kind of tap this on top to give myself a really natural winged liner. This is also great if you mess up the wing liner. You don't have to worry about it being too perfect. This is kind of cheating the system a little bit. So next I'm just going to do my lashes off camera, and then I'm just going to take the lightest pink and shade that underneath my bottom lash line and finish it off with some bottom mascara. So I just said something about eyebrows and I wasn't recording, but the way that I applied my eyebrows, I feel like this makes such a difference from right before. Actually, what I like to do is dip a little bit and kind of just press into the brow hairs. Because I've already set a base, which was like that lighter taupey kind of brown color, and now this is a much deeper, warmer color. So by pressing it in, it's actually just making it look like it has hair, and it won't look like a tattooed on eyebrow. I actually have such a love-hate relationship with blush. I really don't have a lot of blushes for being a makeup artist and having a lot of everything. Okay, lips, and then we are done. All right, I'm gonna outline them one more time with my Kat Von D powder. I actually bought this at Ulta yesterday. I thought it was a much lighter pink, but it turns out has a lot more color than I thought, because you can't really tell anymore what's in the product. Okay, and then for my lipstick, I'm going to be using Candy K. Ooh, I feel so gorge. There you guys have it, my sexy bombshell Valentine's Day look. I think this is really, really pretty. It's not that difficult to do. That palette makes it very, very easy. Like always, I will make sure to link everything in the comment section below. And if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. See you guys in the next one. Bye.